Good evening, hockey fans. Warm-ups have happened. 14 minutes on the clock. The Zamboni's doing its thing. We thought we'd get you a pregame in here. Scott, this is the last regular season broadcast.
Bummer, Doug.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know what? We got great Wi-Fi. This is going to be the broadcast of the year right here today. We've got score cam, bench cam, Scott's cam, goalie cam 1, booth cam, wave, booth cam, ref cam, and goalie cam 2. So we're sporting 7 here today, and this could be the best of the year.
Wow.
Right here, right now.
Doug, you're working magic here.
I know. I'm working up a sweat in here, running around the rink, getting everything turned back on. But so what do we know about Cloquet here? Give us a little rundown. What you've been studying. What do you know?
Well, they're young.
Really?
They're very young. They have 3 11th graders. The rest are 9th and 10th graders.
No seniors this year.
No seniors.
So they're even younger than us.
Oh, much younger.
Yeah.
Probably one of the youngest teams in the state.
I would think so. No seniors and only 3 juniors.
Yeah.
Wow. So watch out for them in a couple years.
Yeah. They're doing pretty good. I mean, they're 9, 13, and 1 for such a young team.
Yep. They're section single A, right?
They're single A now, so
yep.
They have to go through Proctor Hermantown.
Oh, yeah. That's always a challenge.
Yeah, that'll be tough. This year, anyway. Yeah, they're averaging about 2 goals a game, averaging about 3 goals against per game. Power plays kind of on the low end, it's 15.
Yep.
And penalty kills 77%.
Okay, so that's down there a ways too.
Yeah. So their leading scorer has 25 points.
Okay.
Then it goes 22, 27. So, not
three girls that are scoring more than a point a game. That's close to it.
Still really good.
Yeah.
And 10th grader, 9th grader. So
okay.
2 10th graders and a 9th grader. They lost. Say what? Oh, Moorhead and Rosa are going to OT.
Oh, go Roseau.
That's really good for us.
Yeah, we get the 2 seed if Roseau beats Moorhead, or a tie maybe even. No, because they would hold the tiebreaker.
We'll probably get the 1 seed. Roseau beat Alexandria.
Really?
And if they beat Moorhead, we beat Roseau twice, so that'll be a really good argument for number 1 seed.
Could be the tie for the ones. Again, go Roseau.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Roseau. Come on, Roseau.
Yeah, they just had a game on Thursday against Thief River. Maybe it was last night. It was recent.
Okay.
Last couple of days. They lost 4-1 to Thief River.
Roseau did?
No, Cloquet.
Okay, Cloquet.
The Jacks.
I was still stuck on go Roseau. Well, I mean, think about it, though. I mean, let's go back to that quick. The 1 seed this year, if for some reason we had a tie against Alex, a loss to Moorhead, and we can get the 1 seed because Roseau beat them all up, that gets us home ice throughout. I'm told there's no neutral location this year, that even the section championship game goes to the 1 seed.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was a little surprised that Section 8 decided to do that.
I mean, there's other sports that do that kind of thing. You earn the home rink. The Stanley Cup, same thing. It's home ice all the way through if you're the high seed.
Yeah, but I don't know if that decision was made because of financial reasons or.
Well, in theory, right? If it's a neutral location, you get less people that'll travel to the game.
True.
When you're at home ice for the home rink, section final championship, that's hanging a banner. That should fill the building.
Yeah, so there'll be a lot of revenue from gate receipts on that.
And concessions and the whole bit. So it could be revenue. Yeah. Because in truth, I mean, if you're the 1 seed, you've earned it. So yeah. I see the argument.
But it's going to be tight. It could be any one of 3 teams, us, Alex, or Moorhead.
Yeah.
Is that number 1 seed. But we would really have a strong argument if Roseau ends up beating Moorhead today.
Yeah. Because then Moorhead would have 2 losses. We only have 1.5, a loss and a tie. So right. Moorhead would get the 3.
Plus we beat Roseau twice.
And we beat Roseau twice.
Yeah.
And Roseau beat Alex.
Yeah.
But Alex tied with us, so that's a tie. So I wonder what it go down to. Yeah. Wonder what the next tiebreaker is.
I think Roseau's the deciding factor.
It could be. Go Roseau. Did I say that already? Go Roseau.
Yeah.
Here we go, Rams. Here we go.
The other
Okay.
common opponent that we had with Cloquet was Orono, and Orono beat them early in November, 8-1.
Okay. Man, we had a pretty good day with Orono, too.
Yeah, but we were still missing 2 players.
Yeah.
We were missing Bailey and Molly.
So the quick, long, and short of it here is this should be an easy tune-up game for the varsity today.
Yeah, it's almost like, yeah. I have mixed feelings about that.
Yeah.
I would have rather been playing Moorhead today than
And go in
Cloquet.
strong. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We don't want the girls getting soft.
No.
You know, things slowing down. But we're going to have, before we go to the first section game, which is Thursday, they're going to have 3 practices, and my guess is they're going to have some fairly strategic practices or with some intentional, hey, we're now in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. So Bemidji is their record is 17-5-1,
Jerry had that right off the bat. Good for you, Jerry.
and we have we're averaging about 4 goals a game, and just under 2 goals per game
Allowed.
at 1.7.
Well, and the interesting factor there is if you take out Grand Rapids, Hill Murray, just those 2, and that 2 goals a game goes down to 1.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because besides that, I mean, Lowers had 5 shutouts.
6.
Could easily get a 7 tonight.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, right? I mean, So her goals against, where's she at?
She's at 165.
That's really good.
Yeah. 9.31 save percentage. She's having a great season.
Great season.
And Bailey's leading the group with 53 points. Millie's
In 23 games.
no less than that. 18 games. She missed 5.
Oh, that's right. That's darn near 3 points a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I was going off the total games played.
Millie has 43 points. Naomi 36, and then Meganberg has 30 points.
So even Connaught's just under. She's 1 point shy of 2 goals or 2 points a game.
Right. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
She's having another good year. Yeah, so our power play and penalty kill still right up there, over 30%, 91%. So no, that's pretty good considering, that stretch of 5 games that we were without two players. So
Yeah.
yeah, the girls are having a good year no matter what happens. After today, they've had a good year.
They've had a great year.
And they'll just build on it for next year.
And thank you all for watching. We super appreciate you. Yeah, this again being the last game of the year for the broadcast for us. Although, what we could do, whether when we go to the sectionals, because I'm told you even said this, right? You can hear us over the live barn. Maybe you and I just need to sit underneath the live barn camera and yap it out for the whole game.
Well, I don't know if they can hear us right now, but that is pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
To pick stuff up.
I've had other people say that they could hear us over the live barn camera. So, 5 minutes to go here, everybody. Last chance, go get those snacks and beverages if you want them. You got a couple minutes here.
So this is a nice barn. This is city-owned, right? And we've got some players that they show that have done well. You might recognize some of these names. Those names I don't recognize as much.
They're the older guys.
Corey Millen, I recognize his name. Wilson, no. Rozic, no. Lundqvist, I don't.
Depends on the Lundqvist.
Yeah, but Langenbruder, definitely I recognize him. Plant, and
I remember Plant for some reason.
Kuhlman, I remember him too. Most of these guys, they played for UMD. Scott Sandlin recruits them right in the backyard, picks them up.
Yeah, well, northern Minnesota and the Iron Range, you name it from Cloquet to Grand Rapids to, Greenway, Coleraine, all those developed a lot of really good hockey players. And coaches.
We have over the years they have, but it's just so hard to compete.
It is.
Now with
the big schools.
There's so many
and
players
the private
now.
Schools.
So many players down in the Twin Cities. So many programs. These kids are on ice all the time.
Yeah.
And if they don't burn out, they're, getting really good. But I don't know. I mean, as long as I've been around, this is the first time I've been to this rink.
I don't know. I don't think I can say if we've been here. Oh, we're getting some announcements here. Looks like the Jacks are getting ready to take the ice.
They're just going to tell us to be good spectators.
Ah, that's nice. We should be good spectators, good broadcasters. I'll give you the side-by-side here. Hey, let's locate that flag. To your right over there. For the national anthem, you can zoom in on that one.
To keep this from spinning. There we are. Got a little advertisement for the Air National Guard.
Yep. Yeah, I really like these big old wood barns with these wood roofs.
Well, the adjacent rink.
Ooh, we're getting some ambient lighting situation here.
The adjacent rink was first built in 1970.
Wow.
And I'm not sure when this sheet of ice was put in, but it was definitely afterward.
Show you around here.
It's kind of nice because you have standing. It's like a walking track around the top.
Bench cam.
Above the
Ref
rink.
cam. Yeah.
So it's, like I said, it's city owned, so community gets use out of it.
So the local community here likes to put on a little show. Here come the Jacks are taking the ice. They're going to come by the lighted camera there. Net cam, there they go. So they take the ice first. As the music's getting louder here.
Oh, it's building.
We're going to get a grand entry here by the Cloquet Lumberjacks. Both teams, we got the battle of the Lumberjacks here, Scott.
Yeah, I saw somebody walking in with a jersey that said Jacks on it.
Yeah.
I go, I don't recognize
That's
that
the wrong
person.
colors.
I don't recognize that person.
Yeah, I'll get you on bench camera here. There's bench cam in the dark. Oh yeah, music's still building. Little AC/DC coming up.
All right.
Minute 30. Our Jacks are lined up, ready for the announcements, and you got the cam. Why don't you get your camera on the entrance here for the other team here?
So that's what we played in the locker room, my college hockey team. That was our favorite group.
And here come the Cloquet
AC/DC just came out.
With their grand entry here.
They're
Cranking
just
up the AC/DC.
Yeah, it was great. That was our locker room music.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
They were pretty new at that time.
Uh-huh. Band per band, AC/DC's probably got a good, one of the higher level of hockey, fight songs and hockey music. So the clock's paused here at 40 seconds for the introductions and the anthems. Look at all these cameras we got, Scott. This is awesome.
Oh, you're going to have fun.
We're going to have fun as long as I switch them on the right times.
Right. And I can't tell. Just everybody out there.
Yeah,
I can't tell. I can't tell if Doug's got it switched off.
Nope. Battle of the Lumberjacks here. This should be for a trophy of some kind.
Yeah, I would think so.
Before we introduce the starting lineups, this afternoon we're proud to recognize our senior manager, Micah Langenmeyer, a former stranger with Austin Athletics. She's been coming up to America since she was 14, and that dream came true this year. While hockey isn't something she had much of back home, it's always been her favorite sport, and she found her way onto our team as a manager after looking for a way to get involved through her host family. This season, her favorite moments have always been the away games, the bus rides, helping out and experiencing how big hockey is here.
They're spotlighting the team manager here.
Like hearing lots of "oh yeahs," to realizing that no matter how old it gets, people are still show up, go to school, and get things done. She describes her time in Cloquet with 3 words: fun, cold, and unforgettable. And we're grateful she chose to spend it with us. Please join us in thanking and celebrating our senior manager for everything she's brought to our team this season.
So the team manager is a senior, so this will be her last year's manager, so they're just recognizing her. We should be introductions now. They can put on a nice show here, Scott.
Yeah, they do. Their sound system is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
In goal, number 35.
So Lauer to start here.
At left defense, number 21. Molly McLean.
So Lauer starting, McLean on D.
Number 24, Taylor
Bierke, the senior, so this is her last regular season game. Oh, the starters are all getting, or the seniors are all getting it. Berg is a wing. Johnson on the other wing. And Roop is your center.
And now, the starting lineup for your homestanding Cloquet Lumberjacks.
Big time introduction.
This is nice. This
Yeah.
is like
That's
college.
what we should be doing.
Yeah, it's our sound system.
Yeah.
BCA is
Yeah.
Number 7, at right defense, a sophomore, number 20,
Our girls are probably going, what the heck?
a sophomore, number 21,
I think
They got it loud enough.
I think it's supposed to be intimidating.
Yeah, it is.
Well, wait for the puck to drop.
number 18,
So that's your starters for the Cloquet Lumberjacks.
And the rest of the
All right,
Jacks.
you're on flag duty there, Scott.
Got it.
Kaylee Clyde, Kiara Bender, and Cora Cruz. Our officials for tonight's game are Kevin Morrison, Peter Judy, and Caleb Clement. Now, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we honor the men and women who have fought for this great nation. Stand if you're able and jump in please remove your caps, facing the north side of the arena as we play our nation's anthem.
All right, we are about ready for hockey here. Russ coming to say hi to the teams, to the coaches, get the handshakes in. Benches are right in front of us here. Goalie cams. What's the last name of the goalie for Cloquet here? Is it number 30?
Yeah, 30.
Moore? That sound right?
Yeah.
Booth cam?
Yeah, she's got a 286 goals against and a 863 save percentage. I mean,
Not shabby,
no, it's
especially for the record they have.
yes, and as young as these guys are. So I mean, there's been a couple of games where they've been blown out a little bit, but not too bad. But they are young, again.
Oh, thanks for the update. So Roseau Moorhead ended in a tie. What does that do for us?
Boy,
Is that
I
a
don't know.
three-way tie for first?
It's definitely going to help.
That might
us.
get Moorhead from one if they beat, since they beat us. Who knows what's going to happen? All right,
No,
Scott, camera's all yours.
That's going to help us.
Is it?
Yeah.
At least maybe get the 2. So here we go, everybody. Puck is down, controlled by the Jacks. Bierke and McLean win it. McLean throws it up ice. Icing's waved off. Jacks try to center. McLean's going to go pick it up at the hash marks. Roop out front. Roop in the slot. Shot. Oh, and the goalie put it in her armpit. It snuck through. And 23 seconds in, Roop
Squirted in.
Just barely trickled in. And we'll get the bench cam. Here she goes. So 23 seconds in, we're going to switch them up here. George, Greiner, Malkowski, Connaught, and Swanberg. This is George on the draw. Cloquet goes back D to D. Well, ref's got that one wrong. They say Roop unassisted. That's not the case.
No.
Coach Mike's going to have to do cleanup duty on the refs. Malkowski tries to get it past the D. And now it comes out to center. Back to Swanberg. Swanberg with a bit of a flubber bubber. Now off Malkowski. And yes, that is an official hockey term, flubber bubber.
That I've never heard.
Yeah. I try to set the pace. If you'll notice, Anthony LaPanta has been using Spinorama a lot more lately.
He's been listening to you, Doug.
He has. He could be one of the 1,000. Thank you, everybody, for getting those numbers way high. Back to the point for Cloquet. And that one's just going to pop out of the zone as they try to go D to D. Connaught's going to pick it up. Over to Regularberg, I think. Yep. And now back out to center, where Bierke's got a handle on it. She gives it over to Berg. Berg gets stuffed at the line. They're back on side. And throw it into the offensive zone. And that was McLean that had to do a flipper Reno. McLean's going to keep it in the offensive zone.
They're just going to keep feeding our points, it looks like.
Kept in by McLean. Shoots. Saved by the goalie. McLean picks up her own rebound. Throws it back on net. Goalie plays it to the back wall. That was Berg. Now over to Coe. I wonder what number Lossing's wearing now. Baki hot off the bench.
Lossing is 16.
Okay. Lossing's normally 14. Shot played by Lauer.
That was a good shot.
Johnson chips it forward, might just have a little too much juice on it. And that's going to be icing on the Jacks with 14:19 to go. I like this score cam.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll just leave my camera on score cam.
Doug,
That was TJ's idea. I got to give him full credit. So,
and remember,
Cloquet getting kicked out of the circle.
Got some folks out there that want both their goalie more, not goalie, and call Cloquet and not their number.
Right. We're trying to improve the broadcast here.
With some valuable
on
feedback.
The last day.
Valuable
on the
feedback.
last day.
Yeah.
Yep. We take all our constructive criticism well. This is Greiner, looks like.
No,
is that Roop?
Roop.
Well, the goal. Moore just stuffed Roop. Roop helping out by picking up the puck for the ref. Oops, sorry, I had that on bench cam. My bad, everybody. That wasn't Scott's fault. My fault. So Roop, Johnson, is that Baki over there? With Connaught and Swanberg.
Yeah.
Swanberg back to Connaught. Back to Swanberg. Tried to get it up to Roop. Shot. That one, I think, just went wide. Connaught makes a quick move. Down to the hash marks. Throws it on net. Goalie plays it high off the wall. Cloquet comes away with it. And now they come up ice. With some speed now through center. 3-on-2 trying to get around Connaught. Tried to make a move. Connaught had a good stick. Puck's loose out front. Had danger there, but they missed on the pass.
And a good thing because we didn't have that person covered in.
We did. Malkowski, Griner off. Roop off, George on. Connaught and Longberg are still your D. That was George keeping the offensive zone. Now it comes all the way back to Swanberg. She dishes the backhander over to Connaught. Malkowski bangs it forward. Good at the line was George. Back to Griner. Shot. Goes just wide. McLean trying to keep in the zone. Comes back to Bierke. Bierke throws it into the offensive zone. George in deep. Went off a skate as she tried to center it. Cloquet was coming out with some speed there. Malkowski throws it cross ice to Griner.
Nope, George.
So, thank you. Now George goes down in a heap. Picked up by Bierke. She's trying to split the D. Ooh, almost made it. Coe throws it on net. Nice save by the goalie. Kept in by McLean over to Berg. Berg tried to thread the needle. Now she chips in a little deeper. And that one comes up ice. The arm's up. That should be icing. And it is.
Good call.
11:42 to go.
Clock cam.
Clock cam. CC. Lauer's still awake. We're still awake. Face off. Comes back to Connaught. Connaught shoots. Screened out front. Goalie got the mid on it. And said, give me a whistle. Berg, Coe, Longberg. Back to Connaught. So Berg, Longberg, and Swanberg all out there at the same time. This one comes back to Connaught. Connaught driving. Throws it on ice. Oh, didn't miss by much. Longberg over there to help. Regularberg comes away with it. Stretch pass by Cloquet. They gain the offensive zone. Shot. Blocker save Lauer. Tried to get it up to Johnson. Connaught. 1-on-2, throws it back to Swanberg. Now over to Roop. Over to Johnson. Johnson will throw it in deep. Baki trying to get a handle on it. It gets by her. Bierke will pick it up in the far corner. Over to McLean. McLean over to Johnson. Geometry was just a little off on that one. Bierke behind the net. Now Malkowski hot off the bench. If LePant ever says hot off the bench, you know he's watching. That's what you can go by there, Scott. He hasn't said that one yet.
Okay.
Little backhand saucer pass by Roop. That'll go in deep. Picked up by Bierke along the wall. Now Cloquet gets it out of the zone. Picked up by McLean. And that is not going to be icing. 1-0 is your score here, which I can put that up on the screen. There we go. Cloquet driving, shot. That's about 18 feet wide. George turns it back, but Cloquet picks up the hash mark, gets knocked off their stick. Save Lauer. Cloquet comes off the wall, poked away. Nice job there by Connaught. Cloquet's getting a little zone time here. Now Connaught comes away with it. Tries to go wide. Shot. Saved by the goalie. And Connaught's going to steal that one. She makes a quick move. Shot. That was blocked by the defense. That one's going to get by Regularberg. Swangberg gets a piece of it. She chips it off the wall, tries to get it out. Cloquet's going to pick it up at the hash marks. She does a quick spinorama. Tough sled in there for Regularberg. She was 1-on-5. She had all 5 Cloquet players by her. Wongberg centers, stolen by Cloquet. They throw it up off the wall. And icing on Cloquet with 8:04 to go.
Yeah, that 1-1 tie between Moorhead and Roseau just shows how the top 4 teams, there's a lot of parity in the section this year.
There is.
So it's going to be anybody's.
It really is.
Roseau's always ready about
this time of year.
Yeah, they are. They're well prepared.
Nice job by Bierke to get back there. Shot out front and Lauer stuffs it. Nice job by Lauer. Face-off going to come to the left of Lauer. George, Bakke, Roop are your forwards. McLean and Bierke on defense. This one down low, picked up by Cloquet. Now Roop's going to come away with it. She's going to build up ahead of steam, gets knocked off her stick, but she's still there. Bakke picks it up. Bakke gets into the offensive zone. Dino's due for one, Scott. Cloquet throws that up ice, and that's waved off. Bierke was hoping she'd get a whistle. Johnson throws it up to Bakke, and offsides is the call.
She was trying to pass, but there were 2 gals in between her and Bailey.
It's called threading the needle. Face-off just in front of us here. George, Malkowski, Greiner. Cloquet comes away with it, but now Malkowski's trying to go the other way. Picked up by Connaught. She's got a little speed. Tried to get around the D. Malkowski throws it towards the net. Now picked up by George. George going to wrap it around to Swanberg. Nice play by Swanberg on the wall. Swanberg on the backhand. Tried to throw it out front. The goalie saw it. Says, give me a whistle. George took a bit of a spear. Face off to the right of the Cloquet goalie, which is Moore. Back to the point. Back to Bierke. Bierke rips one. Looks like it either hit some traffic out front.
Connaught.
Oh, sorry, Connaught. Thank you. Regularberg looks like behind the net.
Oh, they're going to
looks like we're going to get a power play.
Interference.
I think checking.
Or checking.
Well, you know what? Scott, let's go to the ref cam.
I did not see it. I didn't see it.
Ref cam. 2 minutes. Cloquet for the check. There it was. Ref cam came in handy.
It didn't.
Undisputed.
Didn't look like much of a check.
It didn't. It didn't. That's pretty ticky-tacky. So Roop on the draw. Saucer pass goes out of the zone to Connaught. We'll have to regroup. Roop leaves it for Connaught. Connaught gets it tipped off her stick. Over to Regularberg. Berg shoots. That one goes wide. And here comes Cloquet, but that's stolen away by Connaught. Roop takes it into the offensive zone. Back in to Connaught, over to Roop. Roop fakes. Roop, top of the circle. Roop shot. Hit traffic out front. And Bemidji's going to have to regroup. Connaught's going to gain the offensive zone. Sees some open space. Shot.
The net came off.
The net moved. So the ref's putting it back. There we go. I got a good angle on the ref getting his work in there. 5:31 to go here in the first.
Pretty good crowd here.
Face off, yeah. Face off to the left of Cloquet. Oh, that one comes all the way back. Lauer's going to play it. She leaves it for Connaught.
Sort of. That gal did a nice angle there. Cut it off.
She did. Berg comes away with it. She hits Roop. Roop going to go wide, building some speed. Roop on the backhand. Now back to the forehand shot. Oh, nice attempt. That one left for regular Berg. Puck's out front. Now goes behind the net. Kept in by Connaught. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar.
That looked like it was in, but I'm not down there where that
right?
ref is.
The ref had the good angle on it. Roop driving again. Roop shoots and a goal. Now that one might actually be Roop unassisted. To make it 2-0. It's got really quiet in here, Scott.
Yeah, shots are pretty 13-4 right now.
Face off. Back to center here. George, Malkowski, Greiner. That was a great shot by Roop. Top of the circle, just drove it wide. It went higher glove, wasn't top corner, but a great shot. Stolen by Malkowski. She leaves it for Greiner.
Her shot is so hard. It's quick.
It comes faster and goalies are ready for it.
Yeah, she's got a really good quick release.
Stolen away by Malkowski, who tried to stuff a truck. That didn't work. Tipped out front. Goalie got a piece of it. Moore did. Sorry, not just saying goalie. Trying to fix that. High off the glass. Bierke throws it off the wall. Bierke now driving. Taking a piece of lumber with her. And the goal, Moore is going to say, give me a whistle. For Cloquet, and they get a change. .341 to go here in the first. Jack's going to change them up too. Wongberg, regular Berg, Swanberg, Connaught, and Coe out there. All my Bergs. Tipped out front. Loose. Still loose. Shot and a goal. I think by regular Berg. Hard working goal there for sure.
Yeah, she's had a bit of a goal drought, and she ends up getting one there. Hopefully that'll get her on a pace.
Yeah, we could use her on a pace for the playoffs. Lots of threes on the scoreboard here. So I believe that was regular Berg. See who gets the assist. Connaught throws it off the wall.
I don't know, the refs are missing a lot of assists. But I would...
Number 2, Megan Berg. She's assisted with number 20, Olivia Wanberg. Also assisted with number 27, Billy Connaught.
So Berg from Wongberg and Connaught. All we needed was Swanberg. Berg throws it over to Coe, just out of her reach. Good idea. Wouldn't that have been fun, though? Berg from Wongberg and Swanberg.
Yeah.
It's all my Bergs. All right, Jack's changing them up here. Got to have a little fun while we're out here. 240. Roop, Johnson, Bakke, Bierke, McLean are your Jacks. And the goalie says, give me a whistle. So we'll get a do-over here, right to the left of the goalie. Boy, Bierke's really in there tight. Johnson goes to win the face-off. Comes out to the winger for Cloquet. Played by Bierke. She rings it around back over to Bakke. Bakke gives it over to Roop. Roop going to drive wide around the D. Roop over to Johnson, and they score. Johnson on the back door. Not much the goalie could do about that, and that makes it 4-0. Get the hand knuckles here, the knuckles. With 2:11 left, the Jacks make it 4-0. Johnson from Roop. Not sure who gave it to Roop. We'll see.
McLean.
There you go. Johnson from Roop and McLean.
But it was from deep, so the ref didn't see it, I'm sure.
We'll see. Just Johnson? What do you say? Just Roop from, or Johnson from Roop?
I didn't hear it.
I think they only gave the 2, so Roop's got her average 3 points per game already. 1:42 to go. Puck right out front. Circles back now into the far corner. Bakke goes to pick it up. And that one comes out to center. Played by Bierke. She throws it to George. Kept in by George. And now it'll come out to center. That's knocked off George's stick, but it goes to Bierke. Over to Greiner. Greiner picks it up, throws it in deep. 1 minute to go here in the first. Over to McLean at the hash marks. She runs over a Cloquet girl. And this one's going to come out to Connaught, who pinches. And Connaught makes a quick move. Shot, saved by Moore. And she says, give me a whistle. I got that one, Scott.
By Moore. Good one.
Connaught shot, saved by Moore. Regularberg loses a handle, and Cloquet throws it up ice. That's not got the juice for icing. That's going to be waved off. Connaught picks it up. Connaught sees some room. She throws it up ice. That goes over to Cloquet girl. 13 seconds left here. Cloquet trying to get a last-minute shot off. This one's going to come over to Coe. Coe behind her own net with 4 to go. So at the end of the first, 4-0 is your score in favor of the Jacks. Shots on goal, 19-4. Also in favor of the Jacks.
No. Well, it's kind of late to say that.
All right, everybody. Zamboni's done doing its thing. The local folks are working on the nets. So, all right, Scott, it's you and I in booth cam and score cam. So, we're taking our quick break, sitting down here. So, goals in the first, 2 by Roop, 1 by Johnson, 1 by Berg. Jacks are up 4-0. Obviously, they're controlling quite a bit of play here, but do you like what you see so far?
Yeah, I just hope we don't get sloppy, because Cloquet obviously isn't nearly as strong as we are. First period shots 20-4.
Yeah.
I would expect some of those to cut back a little bit. I don't think we're going to get 20 every period, just because I think the girls are going to
dial it back a little.
They're going to dial it back. They're going to pull back, which is, we don't need them to be doing that this time of season. We need them to be going really hard.
It'll be interesting to see if, Coach Mike, he's playing 3 lines. He's getting his 3rd line out there. He's got his few JV players that are his tournament players, that he's going to bring with to get them a little ice time in the 3rd because they can only play the 1. But maybe he'll also tell them, hey, girls, keep going hard.
Yeah, I don't think
mercy.
No, I don't think we can take our foot off the pedal just because it's, sections are right around the corner here. And you don't want to go into sections playing like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what the message is. See how the girls respond in the next period.
Yeah.
But, 20 shots in the first period. That's
a lot of shots.
That is a lot.
And the goalie made quite a few great saves. I mean, there easily could have been a couple more in there. Now, since Coach Maggie's on the bench, we'll let her be on TV instead of us. She's cuter.
Yeah, I looked at that replay on YouTube, and the bench cam at the beginning of the game was really good.
Yeah.
Showed the ref coming over, shaking hands, big crowd of girls right there.
Exactly. Bench cam's a good one, except you don't get, because of the way it's positioned, when the girls come for the knuckles, they're kind of all in the way, so you can't see them very good, but, yeah.
I think you got it all dialed in, Doug.
I know, right? We're ready for more. All right, here come the Jacks. Yep, we just got it dialed in.
And they're...
Maddie, a little premature on the rink entrance there. 2:09 here on the clock, as you can see. So if you want, everybody, first, thanks for watching. We can do this again. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Even though it's the last game, we're going to be around next year doing this again. So we're just dialing this in. But feel free to, do you like the scorebook or the score cam there on the scoreboard? What'd you call it? Clock cam?
Yeah.
So call it clock cam.
Clock cam. Scoreboard cam. There they are. Now they're out.
We do have for 9 cameras, so that's a lot of fetching. That's a lot of stuff in my backpack and box. But we could do full 9 cameras. We could have clock cam, ref cam, bench cam. We could even have like 2 bench cams. All right, Cloquet is out on the ice as well. I keep thinking they're Thief River with their colors.
That's a guy's voice. It's got to be somebody's voice.
Siren voice coming out of the box. Looking for 12. Carlson is dressed and out there for the varsity game. So, Eric, I do see her. You got bench cam there. 53 on the clock. Let's get the zoom up on the bench cam for you. They're looking like they're ready to go, both teams. Now the refs are on the ice.
Cloquet coach is giving her girls a word of encouragement.
Goalie switch here. Everhard in the net. Or wait, excuse me, that's Lauer. I was thinking we were JV for a minute because Byron's over there talking to the ref. I'm like, that's going to put Everhard in, but we're playing varsity. All right, Scott and I are up. Back to work we go.
Well, we're on Facebook too. Bemidji High School girls hockey.
All right, puck is down. Longberg, Coe, and regular Berg out there. McLean back to go get it. She dishes it back to regular Berg, back to McLean. Out front, shot just goes wide left of Lauer. Cloquet coming out with a bit of a bang here. This is Bierke. Bierke with a little bit of speed. Bierke now driving by everybody. Bierke out front for Coe. That hit some skates and traffic. Didn't quite make it in. Back to Bierke again. She's getting a lot of puck time. Coe's out. Johnson's on. Johnson pestering. Cloquet's trying to get out of their own zone here. And it just gets by. Roop will pick it up at her own blue line. Roop tries to feed Johnson or Bakke. Missed both of them, and we get icing on the Jacks. Face-off going to come to the left of Lauer. Roop on the draw. Bakke, Johnson, Knott, and Swangberg. Knott will pick it up. She drops it around to Bakke. Bakke tries to get it up to Roop. Roop's got Johnson. Cross to Johnson. Johnson, puck was on edge. Shot. Just goes wide. This one comes up ice. Back to Swanberg. Back to nobody. In to try and get it to Johnson. That one's going to bounce off the back wall. Griner out. George and Malkowski. Cloquet gets it up ice. Griner backhands it over to Knott. Knott, shot, and a goal! Knott with the snapshot, about from the hash marks, to make it 5-0.
How'd that puck go in?
She
it
ripped
looks
it.
Like did she get it short side or? I think it was short side.
I think it was on the waffle side, yeah.
No, the short side.
You thought it went on the glove side?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, maybe not.
Let's catch the replay.
The goalie would have been out of position at that angle then.
Heck of a shot, either way.
Yep.
Just snapped it off to make it 5-0 for the Jacks. Cloquet comes away with it here. Knott unassisted, the official right out front. One-timer just missed by Cloquet, went right of Lauer. Out to the point, tipped out front by George. Cloquet back behind the net. That gets intercepted by Bierke. Bierke throws it up the wall to Malkowski. That one's going to come out to the neutral zone. Called good at the line. Griner tries to get out of the zone. Tried to get it over to Coe. And Cloquet gets it into the offensive zone. Centered. Cloquet behind the Bemidji net. Looking for somebody to pass to. Tries to go back to the D. Berg with Coe, 2-on-1. Over to Coe, shot. Just missed wide right. Swangberg tips it up high in the air. Goalie knocks it down with the glove. What'd you say that was, a 7-iron?
Yeah, be about right.
Swangberg throws it back behind the net. Coe's off on a change. Johnson's out. Cloquet tips it in deep. Played by Lauer. She'll put the mitt down. Say, give me a whistle.
Yeah, I guess the other one would have been a hooded 9-iron.
Yeah. Tougher shot. Hey, let's give everybody a quick wave. Face off to the right of Lauer. That along the wall. Cloquet comes away with it right in the slot. Shot. Lauer had it the whole way.
So Lundqvist, I just recalled It's Sadie Lundquist. She played at Bemidji State.
Oh,
There's a little glare in there, so I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl.
right.
But
Nice. Baki digging in deep, and that's icing on the Jacks.
so her grandfather owned. He's passed away since Gordy's Hi-Hat in Cloquet, which is a pretty famous
Really?
burger joint.
All right. Had you eaten there?
Maybe once. So her grandfather and my father were best friends going through high school. and
Okay.
For a big part of their lives.
Cloquet throws it back to the point. Shot, that one goes off. Cannot gets it up to Johnson. Johnson tips it out of the zone. Johnson's still there, a bit lost the handle. Baki coming over with some speed. Good pressure by Baki. I like to see her working that hard, get over that corner. Picked up by Johnson. Greiner coming in. Greiner along the back wall. Back to Connaught. Malkowski out front and scores! Connaught feeds Malkowski right out front. Not much that the goalie could do. And Malkowski's been due.
No,
She didn't miss that one-timer.
They left her wide open in front there. Good pass by Millie. Nice setup.
That one's back to Bierke. Great one-timer by Malkowski. She just got pulled down. Bierke throws it up the wall.
She is assistant at number 27.
So Malkowski from Connaught, no second assist. Makes it 6-0 for the Jacks. Jacks dish it behind the net. Malkowski throws it up to Greiner. And then George is off on the chase. That's icing on the Jacks. We'll get another change here. Wongberg, Regularberg, and Coe. Face off here coming to the left of Lauer. Shot out front. Lauer's got the mid on it. Says, give me a whistle. So a quick do-over. Back to the point. That one goes off of McLean. She goes down. She's going to get a little snowy. Back to Regularberg. She throws it up ice. To Coe. Shot. Blocker save. Good shot by Coe there. Drop pass didn't work so good that time. Cloquet trying to drive into the zone here. Regularberg will be the first one there. That one comes back to the point. Played well by Cloquet. Now Bierke with it. She'll throw it up ice. And that's going to be icing on the Jacks. 10:46 and counting, second period. Face off to the right of Lauer. Roop on the draw. Connaught picks it up. Goes over to Johnson. That gets whacked back in by Cloquet. 16 is Lossing. That one over to Johnson. Johnson feeds Baki. Nice catch on the pass behind her by Baki. She leaves it for Johnson. That one went right out front. This will be picked up by Roop. Roop on the backhand. Back to Connaught. Kanat with a nice move. Walks around 3. Leaves it for Roop. Shot. That one missed. Griner tips it in deep. Played to Roop. Roop to Griner just for the one-timer. Just missed. Kanat over to Roop. Roop driving. Shot. That one hit the post. And that's offsides on the Jacks. They got to check up. Stretch pass. Played well by Bierke. Bierke keeps it in deep. Got Griner out front. Looking for Griner. Oh, the one pass, one-timer. Just tipped by the Cloquet. And boy, did Bierke get back fast. Malkowski. She gets taken down. No call. Taken down again. She's extra snowy. And here comes Cloquet. Shot, save Lauer, who just shoves it to the far corner in time. Malkowski wins the battle over there. Cloquet tries to tip it in deep. Bierke throws it up ice, kept in by Cloquet, and now Malkowski is going to grab it again. She tries to backhand it over to Wongberg. Wongberg still battling, picks it up, tries to go back to the D, but that's gathered up by Cloquet. Nice job there by Coe. She was feeling a little frisky, gave a little shove. Out front, shot, save Lauer. Back to the point, shot, that was blocked by Regularberg. Shot, save Lauer. Lauer standing up here pretty good. And the puck goes up ice, and they'll call the icing. Lauer had to make a couple of saves there.
She did.
Standing up tall.
Well, they've outshot us this period.
Yeah. 7-4. Face-off comes back to the point for Cloquet. Bakke and Swangberg in there. Along with Roop. Roop comes away with it. Roop feeds it over to Johnson, and he's going to call offsides. Bakke was snuck in just a titch early. So face-off right in front of us here. Right in front of the Bemidji bench, in fact. Nope, now we're going the other side. Roop, Bakke, Johnson, Kanat, and Swangberg. This one's played by Kanat. And Cloquet used the old sandwich to get it out of the zone. Goes back in, and it's going to be intentional offsides now on the Jacks. I don't think I quite thought that, but okay. Face-off is down. Comes out to the point, kept in by Cloquet. Lauer steers it to the near wall. Right out front, nice move, and what a goal! Spun Lauer around like a top. Underneath the bar down. One heck of a goal there, Scott.
Yeah, that's our leading
Holy
scorer.
moly.
Peyton Plant, that's the leading scorer.
So bust up the shutout for Lauer. I think I might have heard 2 dings. That might have got off
Yeah, it was a
just inside the post. Wow.
Beautiful backhand.
Yeah, and a backhander to boot. So you could kind of feel it. Cloquet had been getting a little mojo, putting some extra pressure.
Number 26, Peyton Plant. She is assisted by number 20, Adelaide Carlson. That's Plant Carlson. The goal comes at 9:43 in the second period.
So 6:53 and counting here in the second. 6-1's now your score. Bierke behind her own net. And that's going to be icing on the Jacks. Still, what a backhand that was.
That was nice. Nice and tight. Yeah, goalie really doesn't have a chance.
No, and that just
Shot
spun
like that.
Lauer around. She didn't know where it went. Face off to the right of Lauer. Picked up by Bierke. George gets knocked over. Back around behind the net, picked up by Cloquet. Lossing with it. She gets it up to Malkowski, who's 1-on-2. Tries to split the D, and that's going to be a penalty. Lossing draws the penalty. Get the ref cam here ready. There he is. Two minutes. That's interference. So for Cloquet, number 11, 2 minutes interference. And that's going to put the Jacks on the power play. 2 minutes up on the board. Roop, Greiner, Johnson, Connaught. And that's offsides on the Jacks as Roop touched it. Does the friendly and picks up the puck for the ref.
The assist to the Lumberjacks, number 11, Eddie Johnson. 2 minutes for interference. That's Johnson, 2 minutes for interference. He'll be gone at 10:26 of the second period.
Roop tries to thread the needle. Johnson picks it up. Johnson now driving. Greiner's out front. Johnson leaves it for Roop. Oh, what a shot and a one-timer by Berg right into the belly of Moore.
Yeah.
Moore right where she's supposed to be. Minute 29 left on the power play. Roop wins it, pulls it back to Connaught. Connaught loses it. Connaught. Oh, and look at Johnson get back. Otherwise, Cloquet would have had a clean breakaway. Johnson got back just in time. Now coming through center with some speed. And here comes Cloquet again. Greiner lost her twig. Shot, that one's up in the netting, and Bemidji could use a quick whistle. .59 to go here in the penalty to Cloquet. Face off to the left of Lauer. We're good. This one comes all the way back to the neutral zone for Cloquet. Bakke with some speed. That one's a souvenir. Darn took out bench cam, that did, Scott.
Ooh.
It's even double protected there by glass.
Yeah, you'd really think it would be safe.
It almost
there,
took out bench cam.
Apparently not. Not safe.
Bakke picking up the souvenir. So McLean. Ref just wanted to see if the puck was bouncy. Is it? Make sure it's cold. This one wraps around to Bierke. She keeps it in. Back down low to Swanberg. Out to Bakke. And Bierke goes after it. She disses it over Bakke. So we got a second line power play here. Malkowski whiffs on the pass. Jacks might be trying to be a little too fancy here. Swanberg goes over to McLean. Shot, steered into the glove. And Moore says, give me a whistle. .15 seconds to go. Face off to the left of Moore. Berg, Wongberg, Coe, McLean and Bierke. This one comes over to McLean. McLean just lost the handle. It's getting pestered. She wraps it up deep in Wongberg back to go get it. So both teams back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Picked up by Coe. And now Cloquet's coming the other way. Picked up by Bierke. Bierke hits Berg. Kept in by Berg. Baki hot off the bench. Berg down behind the net. Got Johnson out front. That one goes to Knott. Shot.
Went off the flag up top here.
Oh.
The NAHL.
Interesting. Yeah, it's moving. That was interesting. Face off to the left of Moore for Cloquet. Roop. Back to Knott. Knott shoots. That goes wide right of Moore. Lossing pinched. Missed it. Roop picks it up. She'll spin the other way. Roop gaining some speed. Threads the needle through one. She's going around 4. Roop now onto the backhand. Still has it. She dishes it back for Johnson. Johnson now tries to make a move. Stolen away again by Roop. Oh, she did a toe drag right between her legs. That was pretty. Lossing feeds it over, and that one gets tipped in deep. Griner with a spinorama. Kept in by George. Called good. This one will go back to Knott. Knott makes a quick move. 4-on-2. Knott shoots. And right in the old breadbasket of Moore. And she says, give me a whistle. 2:18 to go here in the second. Face off to the left of Moore. Picked up by Malkowski with another shot on net.
Nice little backhand.
And Moore gobbled it up. .212 to go. Shots are 9-7 in favor of Cloquet this period. So they've come out with a lot more jump and put one in the net as well. Spinorama there by Griner. Griner picks it up, tips it into the offensive zone. And Griner's getting a little snowy. Offsides on the Jacks, our Jacks. Here comes Cloquet through center. Nice job by Coe. Coe, if she can get a burst. Oh, the Jacks, or the Cloquet gets back just in time. McLean picks it up from the slot. That one's tipped up high over the net. Berg. Spinorama out front. Longberg was looking to clean one up. Now back to Coe. Coe tries to center. It's loose out front. Bierke keeps it in the offensive zone, and now they throw it up. McLean will be first to get there. Berg hits Baki. Baki tipped it into the offensive zone. McLean blew a tire, got snowy again. Roop with a quick move over to Johnson. Johnson, and a goal. Baki was there for it as well, but Roop's going to get credit for it. And the Jacks will take a 7-1 lead. No knuckles, I guess. 46.9 to go. For sure, Roop from Johnson. And that's a hat trick for Roop. And that's going to be icing on Cloquet.
She's assisted by number 13, Naomi Johnson. That's Roop from Johnson. The goal comes at 16-14.
So Roop from Johnson.
That's pretty common right now. Root from Johnson.
It is. Johnson leaves it for Roop. It is picked up by Cloquet with 30 seconds to go. Baki from behind the net throws it out front. Nobody could get a handle on that. Played by Connaught. Baki tips it off the wall and goes to get it. Baki still driving. She's got Roop out front. Baki still with it. And now she's getting rubbed out. That'll burn the rest of the period. So at the end of 2, 7-1 in favor of the Jacks. 29-13 on the shots.
Shots were 9-9 that period. Far cry from the first period.
For sure. All right, everybody, last chance to go get the snacks and beverages. I'm going to do the same. And we'll be back at you in 15 minutes. All right, hockey fans, back at it. 2 minutes on the clock here. Both teams out in front of their benches. I just learned a tidbit.
Oh?
Bailey's next point is her 200th of her career,
Wow.
her high school career. That's a big number.
Yeah, it is.
So
Very
Roop
big.
sitting at 199 points, basically in 3 seasons. Berg, Coe, Bierke, McLean, your camera's live.
Yeah. Okay.
Bierke throws it over to McLean. Bleed to the back wall by Moore. Wongberg along the far wall. Cloquet throws it up ice. And icing's going to be the call. So out pops Roop, Johnson, Bakke, Swanberg, and Connaught. Roop on the draw. Picked up by Johnson. She centers. Bakke threw it just wide. Roop out front. Don't see that very often. She either got her stick tipped or she whiffed on it. Cloquet trying to get around Connaught. Now Connaught's going to pick it up. She'll throw it behind the net to Swanberg. Chips it up to Bakke that just jumped her stick. Played by the goalie who says, "Give me a whistle."
Sort of played.
Sort of.
She didn't have control of it when they blew the whistle.
So we're going to get a face-off, looks like to the left. Oh, no, right. Running time's in effect, being up 6 goals.
Now we're going to 3 sets of D.
Lossing and Frank now on defense. Greiner, George, Malkowski. Cloquet is going to wrap it around the near wall. Greiner picks it up. Malkowski, that's a high stick, is waved off. George does a little crunch and munch on the corner, or on the wall. Picked off by Greiner, who gave it a big whiff.
And now
looks like Malkowski's going in the box. 2 minutes for a trip. So that'll put the penalty kill out there. Time stops when the, just because it's a penalty. So 2 minutes on the board on Malkowski. So Roop on the draw here. Shot saved by Lauer, and she's got the mid on it. Roop again on the draw. She pulls it back to Bierke. That one's going to go up ice, come all the way out to neutral. Berg, Roop, Connaught, and Bierke out there. This one's going to come back to Bierke. She'll wrap it up off the wall. Oh, and Berg's in if she can get there quick enough. Nope, not quite. Geometry wasn't perfect. Berg. For Roop. Roop shoots. That one goes just wide. Berg steals out to Roop. Shot. Right in the old breadbasket. So Bemidji coming in short-handed. Bakke and Greiner out now. Swanberg as well. And McLean.
no, that's 5.
Yep, that's too many. I think the ref heard you. Cloquet coming out from behind their own net. Trying to come with some speed. Got 4 blue sweaters to go through. Out to the point. Nice job there by Baki. And that was just off sides with running time. That's going to get Malkowski out of the box. Carlson, Fuller, and Knutson, they're all out. So the JV kids out on the 4th line here. This one goes back to Bierke. She lost the handle. And she throws it up ice, and that's going to be icing on the Jacks. So we'll get a face-off here just to the left, or to the right of Lauer. Clock still running with 11:50 to go. This one's down in front, controlled by Bierke. Bierke with some speed. She throws it up to Fuller, who now goes back to Carlson. Both those two banging away on the wall. Fuller gets it in deep. Knutson going in hard. Fuller keeps it in the offensive zone. She's going to wrap it around to the near wall where Roop's out to help. That one's going to come back to Bierke. Bierke shoots. Save. McLean tees one up. That was a 3-wood. And here comes Cloquet the other way. He's got Roop with. Fuller peels off. She's off on a change. Shot. Blocker saved by Moore. Baki's out. That one's going to come all the way out to Frank. Roop. Shot. Glove save, but it came out by Moore. This one's going to come to Frank. Cloquet chips it in deep. Baki along the wall. Lossing was in there. Roop's in there. Here comes Roop. She feeds ones over to Johnson. Johnson returns a favor and just got handcuffed was Roop. Johnson off the wall, shot, saved by Moore. Here comes Cloquet, trying to get around Frank. Frank does a nice job driving her wide. Shot, low, goes wide right of Lauer. Berg trying to come through center. Stolen away by Coe. Coe quick makes a quick move. On the back end, forehand shot. Oh, good save by Moore. Wongberg down low. 9:15 and counting. Over to Connaught. Connaught makes a move. Called good at the line. Boy, she's strong on the puck, Scott.
Yeah,
Connaught is. Not much gets by her. Cloquet back behind their own end wall here. To the near side they come. To the far side they go. Stretch pass. That one's intercepted. Now out front. Stolen away though. Everybody's banging away at it. Swangberg picks it up. She hits Malkowski, who feeds over to George, who just couldn't quite handle it. Now here comes Cloquet from the dot. That one went up high off Lauer. Great save by Lauer. And she puts the mitt down and says, "Give me a whistle." Face-off coming to the left of Lauer. Bierke reversed the other way. Kept in by Cloquet. Bierke to pick it up. Back to the point for Cloquet. Tees it up. Oh, that one went up high. Looked like it might have had a chance to come down in the net. Greiner over along the wall. Cloquet girl from her knees. Threads a pass. Now McLean's got it. He throws it up ice. That doesn't come out of the zone. Knutsen's off. Carlson's out. Fuller's out, so Knutsen, Carlson, Fuller out again. Bierke and McLean out there. Bierke's going to get there first. That one comes back to the point. Cloquet is going to throw it in deep again. That one's going to rim all the way around. Fuller and Carlson over along the wall. They get around Knutsen. That one's tipped away by Bierke. 6:27 to go here. Cloquet gains the offensive zone. Tipped away to Carlson. And Cloquet goes back to the D. Now they come up the wall to McLean. McLean throws it in deep. Fuller's off. Baki's on. Laid down low. Here comes up ice. That should be icing on Cloquet. And with 5:49 to go, we're going to get a face-off all the way back to the left of Moore. Again, Roop looking for point number 200 in her high school career. That's an incredible number. Roop to the slot. Goes to the wall. That'll be Baki. She reverses it back to Johnson. Baki gives a whack at it. Roop gives a whack at it. Moore still hanging in there strong. This one comes back to Lossing. She feeds Roop. And that one comes back to center. Lossing to Baki. Johnson and Roop in the corner. Roop comes away with it. Shot. That one hit crossbar, didn't it? I thought I heard crossbar.
I thought it looked like it was going in, but must have.
Icing's waved off. Lossing picks it up. Lossing hits Johnson on the fly. Picked off by Cloquet, though. Frank rings it around the wall to Baki. And Cloquet down behind the Bemidji net. Spinorama by Baki. She throws it up ice. Kept in by Cloquet again. Still with it from the dot.
4 minutes left. It's running time, so it should go pretty quick.
And this one comes out to the neutral zone. Regularberg along the end wall. She does a quick spinorama. Bounces it off the wall to Coe. Coe and Wongberg 2-on-1. Wongberg shoots. She used the 9-iron. She needed about a 5-iron. Sent it high over the net. Connaught makes a quick step move. Connaught shot. And that one goes right into the chest of Moore with 3:23 in running.
Nice low shot. Possible tip or rebound for Olivia Coe.
Pretty sure the fourth line getting ready to get another shift in. This one's George, Malkowski, and Greiner. Comes back to Connaught. Connaught, quick move. Connaught, looking. shooting. She saw a hole, went just wide. Swangberg runs over a girl. And that was Malkowski, just lost the handle. Cloquet's going to throw it in deep. Connaught picking it up, making a quick move. Connaught's got a plan. And that plan's derailed as she gets tripped. And I didn't hear the whistle blow. Let's get the ref cam on this.
Oh, I did hear it.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. Roop looking for 200. She leaves it for Connaught. Connaught over to Roop. Roop shoots. Loose out front. This one played by Johnson. Leaves it for Roop, getting fancy. Johnson tried to leave it for Roop. That got denied, and Cloquet throws it up ice. Connaught behind her own net. Makes a quick move. Over to Johnson. Johnson driving, leaves it for just wide. Is that Roop?
Yeah.
Her jersey got bunchy. Regularberg. Oh, excuse me, that's Connaught. Johnson on the backhand. Everybody's low for Bemidji. Shot. Flipper saved by Moore. Minute 15 to go here. Connaught shoots. Puck's loose. Right out front. Spinorama. Oh, Connaught, Roop couldn't get it in. She's doing her darndest. Stolen away by Regularberg. 59 to go here. Oh, shot to goal! Power play goal, point number 200 to make it 8-1 with 48 seconds left. Congratulations, Bailey Roop, on point number 200 with a great one-timer goal.
Yeah, she's done that in under 3 years. That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing. That's 70 a season, roughly. All right. Puck's down. Fourth line out there. Fuller tries to give it back to McLean. And now Bierke's going to pick it up. Carlson throws it up ice. With 6 to go, Carlson tries to make a move. And that's going to be the end of it. Congratulations, Bailey Roop, on point number 200. Wow.
Well, good game by the Jacks, 8-1. Shots 45, so we had 25 in the last 2 periods. Cloquet Lumberjacks had 11 in the second and third.
Yeah, they started out with 4,
Yeah.
and then they had 9. They're at 13, so then they had 2 in the third. Well, everybody, thank you for listening all season long. As we wrap it up here, this is the last broadcast, sadly. We were unable to broadcast for the sectional games, of those have been bought, the rights to those, by the Section 8 AA committee. So this will be the last broadcast till next year. We super appreciate everybody watching and all the kind words and everything. We've thoroughly enjoyed it as the girls all gather up at center. So this is the final regular season game. So the Jacks end up 18-5-1. And I believe we're supposed to hear on the actual placement and seedings for sections tomorrow. We're a little unsure how that's going to go because Roseau tied Moorhead today. All right, everybody, so sadly that's a wrap. We again super appreciate you watching the broadcast. But for now, we're out, and we'll see you in the regular stands for sectionals starting on Thursday. God bless everybody. Thanks for watching.